Hey guys! So this week I sat down to record my blog post for you, and my dog Emma decided that right now was when she needed attention. Not in 2 minutes when mommy was done with the video, but right now. Isn't that right? Is it right now? Yeah. So she's gonna help me tell you my secret for naming characters. It is super secret. So I hope this helps you guys though, because it sure helps me as I go through everything. As you know, naming characters is not my forte. It's not something I enjoy. I usually struggle with it every book. So I have come up with a trick. And that trick is that I watch the ending credits of movies. So boring, and my children laugh at me every time I do it. I sit there with my notebook and the remote control so I can pause and play it, and I read every one of those dang names at the end of movies. And that is how I find names for my characters. Because there are some amazing people that work on films from all over the world. Different movies are made in different places, and you can find some amazing names out there. And so that's what I do. I started it a few years ago, and I have a database, like just, notebook paper just filled with different names. I don't know, there's a few hundred of them. And when I'm doing a new book and I'm gonna name a new character, I just go through that list and hopefully one of them sticks. Usually by the time I'm naming a character, I already know them. I know their personality. I know where they're gonna fit into everything. And so I just look for a name that calls out to me, that speaks to me with that particular character. Some characters are easier to name than others. For my book Unearthed, I had to find Earther names, which I hadn't really had to do much of that before. So I had to name an entire family of humans, and so they're Scottish. So in that case, I looked up Scottish names. I went online and I looked up the most popular names throughout the decades and wrote a few down and tried to go with those. So yeah, Ashlyn, I liked hers because it has a Gaelic spelling, which I liked, and it just suited her. It just suited her. And Reese, I had already named him from Adrift, so he was super easy. Actually, all the names in Unearthed came really easy to me, which I was so grateful for because, like I said, I struggle with it. So hopefully my next book will be just as easy, and I have my fingers crossed. I have my fingers crossed, so hope for me, hope that it goes well. I'll talk to you guys later. You say bye? Can we say bye? No? Alright. Bye guys.